Alright everyone, it's time to rock and roll, and it is time for more Colony Survival. Some of you have asked how to load the mods here in Colony Survival, so if I'm gonna go here to load world, that is the world that we're playing on. I do have a backup folder as well, but here, that is the duckiest one, and here we have the mods. So this is where I can choose to either add or remove the mods. Those are the 4 mods that we're currently playing with, which is no fall damage, the Chisel, which we haven't unlocked yet. We might actually get to that today. And then we have the TeleportPads, which you have seen, and the dirt textures, just to give that little bit of a difference between the dirt from the marshes and the regular one. All right, I'm going to go and play solo, and here we go. Now, sometimes when you're coming into the game, and of course today decides not to do that, your FPS could drop drastically. All you do is you get out of the game and you just load back in. You don't even have to shut down the game. You just go back here to main menu, you reload the game, and then everything's going to be fine. Sometimes it just needs that extra bump in order to load it all in. All right, now it's been a clean week since I did the recording of the last episode, so I'm gonna have to quickly walk around, grab my bearings, and I'll be with you guys in just a brief moment. All right, so looking at our inventories, we are doing quite good on the firewood, but we're having a problem where we're consistently running out of planks. And with these guys prioritizing the firewood over anything else, we might actually run up with a problem there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to create a group. Let's make it group number 4. And you're going to go here onto 1,200 planks. And that's going to be your main priority. So that's group number 4 for you. And I'm just going to be adding a couple of those guys on this. Now, the firewood can go up to well, I think we have it on 800 on these ones. So let's have a look. You're at 1,500 actually. All right, so that's okay. You guys can all have the same. And then we'll just split you over as well. So once we hit the planks threshold, we should be fine. You guys have a planks threshold of 1,200. You as well. The only difference is for you, the priority is the firewood. For you guys, it is going to be the planks. Okay, so that's going to get that going. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is here in the Tinkerer's tables, I'm going to be putting the planks at the lowest priority. Not because we don't want them to make any planks, but we want them to start focusing on the sling bullets because if we're going to look here, we've got more than enough stone rubble, but we only have 89 sling bullets. Now, we still have quite a few slinger guards flying around, so we definitely need to make sure that we have the ammo for that. Okay, these guys are done. The engineers are done. So you increase the capacity and the ammo for the projectile traps. There we go, make 200 of those. We're not consuming a whole lot of it, so that is all good to go. All right, it is nighttime. Let's have a quick look how we are doing, because there's quite a bit coming in here. But so far, those two have been triggered. I have not seen that these ones been triggered yet, and I didn't hear that bell at all. And yeah, they just have the high guards. They're doing an amazing job so far. I can make that jump, and that's a good thing. Otherwise, we still would have been fine. If we drop off on this side, we're fine. If we drop off on the other side, on that side, I think we end up getting stuck. Yes, we are. Ish, I think. Let's have a look. If we end up on that side, drop here. So yeah, it's a dead end on this side. It's a dead end on all those sides. So definitely, if we hit on the other side, we need to jump over to either that side or we need to build ourselves an entrance and exit. I was going to say, do we not have any torches? But we do have a few left. I probably have this in my hotbar for a good reason. Not sure what the reason is at the moment. We'll find out. Those traps, this one worked. So let's have a look for the other ones. See, very good. Okay, so there we can see our slinger guards are already out of sling bullets. And we cannot make those either. So we have to rely on the Tinkerer's tables. Now, they're definitely getting further up than they did last time. And I think that is down to the slinger guard. All in all, we should still be more than fine. We have more than enough defenses. Let's have a look at, are we having enough ammo for the crossbow bolts? Yes, we do. And we have enough copper arrows as well to get through the night. Just quickly double checking here the numbers. So our firewood is going up again, but our planks are definitely still down. We potentially might need more people to work on that. Then again, we did just fix quite a bit of the tools that we have. So they might actually increase their efficiency once they start using better tools. Let's have a quick look though. Where do we stand on science? We want to get the caltrops ideally in the course of today as well. The science chests are the next big thing. We're going to increase our monster threat by 50. And we also want to unlock the glider, which we can do. We just need the colony points for it. Now, where did I have my selling hub now? All right, there we have the merchant hub. We do have quite a few of these to sell, so let's sell you off. And then let's sell a little bit of linen as well to get up to the 1,500 points. There we go. Science, glider. It increases the monster threat by 25 though. Poison, interesting. Researcher, jeweler, and the chisel. You need iron tools. You need a few more of the iron tools. So I do want to unlock the glider. I do. I just want to make sure that we are ammo-wise sorted, because today was quite a big hit. We only have 300 arrows left. The crossbow bolts we're working on as well. They're making them out of Fletchers, both of those. But more importantly, we need to get the sling bullets up. Let's have a look how these guys are now working. Both of you are working on the mines. Because I have these ones here. Let's... Right, so we have both of those guys working on the miners' jobs because we actually had the miners inside our pocket. So we put this back in. Now they can focus on where they need to focus, which really is the sling bullets. Let's just get you up to the highest priority, because this is all important and that's all fine and well, but the sling bullets is definitely the most important part. And I actually think, because for you, I don't really have anything else to do anymore, and you don't have anything to do either, so one of you guys is going to be enough. Let's just get the extra tinkerers on here, and let's get you working on the same. Perfect. All right, so you can go there. You can stand here. Okay, so he's just standing around doing nothing. That is fine. We still have 7 people unemployed, so we're looking kind of okay. How are we looking log-wise? I think we should be okay log-wise. Now, we're running out of chicken, though, but... And no chicken meals either. Why do we not have any chicken meals? I mean, I know that you guys like to eat them. Are we running out of chicken? Seriously? Let's go to our statistics board. Do we still have a statistics board that we can just throw down here? Should still have one. There we go. So we get you down here on top of the tree. Why not? So we want to hide all, and we want to find our chicken. All right, I'll take you, put you down on the floor just to be on the safe side. Chicken. So we're running out of chicken, as well as chicken meals, and there. Is that because we're running out of barley? Look at the amount of barley. It's just dropping down and down. So we need more barley farms. Now, the good thing is we just expanded, and we did add on that side quite a bit more cabbage. Why? We have quite a few of them, but we clearly do not have enough barley. Now, we've got 11 unemployed people here, so that's going to be fine. I'm just going to... I think you are right there. Yes, you are. All right, so let's fill this in. Let's get the pathway set. Now, I know it's going to be a 9x10er, but that is all good. And then we're going to go to the jobs. We want to have an additional barley farmer, and you can go right there, 9x10. Exactly, and we'll do straight away just another one. 9x10er. Perfect. Now we need to get another crate, which I just removed. I just don't have them in my inventory. There we go. So you know, but here then yes, which also means I need to replace this with already the proper stone bricks. There. All right, so it's about nighttime again, and we're looking much better. We've got 1,000 arrows, 3,000 crossbow bolts, and 890 slingshot bullets. That's definitely going to be able to get us through the night a lot better than it did in the last one. Yes, look at all the beautiful white lines. They are doing an amazing job, and those guys decided to go for a swim here in our mode. Now, I'm not sure. I need to actually test that if we properly close off the mode and they don't have a way to get to us, if they will still spawn inside the mode. But maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will not. Let's have a look in the longer run. But these guys definitely holding up the forts the way we were hoping for and expecting to, which is a good thing. All right, so now with that actually sorted, I think it is safe for us to continue unlocking the next one. So we have the glider here. There we go. That is now unlocked. Let's have a look. How can we actually build the glider? So we need a glider launcher. We need metal gears, which are made at the engineer's bench. And I think we still have some space on the engineer's bench because they were not really doing a whole lot now anymore. They were still working on a little bit of the ammo, but since we're not using really any of that, so we need to make ourselves one glider, for which we need 25 hemp fiber and 5 metal gears. Now, the hemp fiber is made at a tailor's station, if I remember well. Yes, we do. We just need to up the threshold here. So let's get you to make I don't know, make 200 of them. And once you hit the 200, you can continue making the regular linen. Everybody's on the same? I think so. Yep, everybody's on the same. Perfect. Yeah, the slinger guards make such a big difference because without the slinger guards, they actually make it up here onto the first ledge. And with the slinger guards, they don't even make it onto the first step here. So I didn't expect it to be such a big difference with just a couple of slinger guards on either side. But it definitely makes a big difference. Look at that. Job done. I mean, it also means that the archers and the crossbowmen don't have to focus on the weaker zombies because they're taken out by the slingers. There we go, just like that. Although that guy did take 4 pebbles to the face. Here, job done. Nice. All right, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're making good progress. So let's get those guys to make the hemp fiber that we need. And then the engineers will make the gears. I think they can make the gears. And I think I'm going to need to start plugging up some of these walkways as well, because I consistently get lost. I wonder why. I mean, I did the layout myself, but all right. Let's have a look here. Metal gears, can we make you? All you take is 2 raw iron. And how we're looking with raw iron, we have enough clay tablets. Iron blue, we've got more than enough. Raw iron, we only have 5. Because the wrought iron also goes into the tools, which is fair enough. But you guys are just making the bloom. You guys are just making the charcoal. Who was making the raw iron again? Anvils, probably. None in here. Surely none in there. You guys are making raw iron. And the iron tools are made with raw iron as well. Yes. So we do want to get this up much higher. Let's get you up to 100. Let's bring you down in priority, because I don't know why the bronze tools are better than the iron tools, but we unlock them first. So that's probably something that still needs to be fixed in balancing. But all right, that is all good and well. You guys are now working on planks. I think the planks are going up again as well. Let's have a quick look. I don't see any there. There we go, 91 of them. So that's good, because we need planks for ammo, and ammo is what keeps us alive. All right, now we do have a couple of extra barley farmers now, which should also increase our chicken. It's currently at 0, but we still have 5 barley, so those guys are at least working away. See, but those ones are still complaining that they don't have barley, so I actually might add an additional 2 barley farmers just because we can. Right, so we'll just plop another one here, and we'll throw another 10 by 10 right in there. So then we've got 4 additional barley farmers compared to what we had before. That should definitely increase the intake that we have there. How are we looking with the rest of our natural resources? We've got 4,500 hemp, 600 flax. We're laughing. Still have 49 carcasses, which is good as well. Then let's have a look. What is the next thing? The caltrops. We could, but that's also going to go to the engineer's bench. The science chest. Yeah, that's going to be good, but we need more colony points for that. It's going to be increasing our monster threat. The poison, we need a whole lot more colony points for that as well for the jeweler. Now, this one we could actually unlock. And you're going to be making jewelry at the copper anvil. All right, let's unlock you. And what are we looking at for the chisel? We just need more iron tools. I don't know if I increase the iron tools. We might actually need to have a look at that as well. And we need to go up to the anvil anyway, so let's have a quick peek there. All right, now I do have another couple of copper anvils here in my pocket, so I might as well just throw them down because I have the people for them. Not here, but here. And then you, let's put you on group 5. Now, you can make infinite. No, let's do 100 jewelry on the lowest priority. Let's get all of this lowest priority so we can actually set what we would want first. So I want you guys to work on jewelry with the lowest priority. And then the tools, put them up to 50 with the highest priority. Start working on that. And raw iron, middle priority, let's get that up to 100 as well. Yeah, I think that's going to be a decent balance for you guys on this side. So that is group number 5. Let's get you to work on 5 as well as you. So this side's going to be on group number 5. And they're mainly going to be focused on making us sellables. First though, make some more tools and make some more raw iron. Okay, now we're here back at our engineer's benches. These guys are... Okay, so linen we have. The hemp fiber we don't have yet. So I need to check on those guys. The metal gears. So let's get the metal gears up to higher priority. Let's just swap all of these priorities out. And let's get all of this to low priority for now. All right, then we want you a medium priority. You a medium priority. The gears at higher priority. And let's get... What do you need? You need just 5 of them. So at the highest. And then followed by the glider. Fair enough. So now we need the hemp fiber. Let's have a look. These guys should be working on that. It just takes quite a lot of time. Yeah, it's nearly a minute each. And we've got 14 of them already. So those guys are working well away on that to get that ready. Those ones are making the gears already. So soon we should get ourselves one of the gliders as well. You can make a few more of the anvils. That is fine. You can lift that up to 10. Paper mold. Did we put down a paper mold already? I'm actually not even sure. Alright, so these guys are all nicely working away, making us more of the nice dark bricks, the ones that we like. They're making the gears, and we're looking quite good on that as well. The first ones are already here in our inventory, if we can find them. There we go, the first one's right there. Ingredients of luxury. Now, I'm kind of curious to see what are the anvil guys doing now, because we did change up what they were supposed to do. They're still working on the iron tools, which is also a thing that we're going to need for the chisel. Boom, there we go. Now, where do we make that? Made by player. All right, so we make the chisel. I have no idea how it works, though. Right click to select the shape. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Look at that. I love this. I'm gonna love this. So I can actually put you two different shapes and make you flip around. Nice. Yeah, that's going to be really, really cool. All right, so slope edge. Can we just put it back to cube as well? We can. Okay, so that's going to give us some real cool options when it comes to making... Oh, look at that. We can make some real cool buildings with this. All right, so all of you back to normal and square. We'll play around with the chisel at a later time in order to make our building look really, really cool. And now, though, it is nighttime again. Time is absolutely flying. So we've got 2 gears today. No more than that. Chicken meals, we're starting to run out again of the sacred ones, but we at least have some regular chicken. We've got a little bit of barley. We've got some chicken. So we're doing quite okay there. Raw iron got 61. We've got 18 iron tools. So we're looking okay on that side as well. 51 bronze tools. That's all looking good. Projectile trap ammo, we've got 157. 603 dropper trap ammo. 3,000 crossbow bolts, 1,000 arrows, 1,500 sling bullets. So yeah, we're absolutely laughing again. Defenses, we are completely sorted, at least here. I didn't even know that these guys were still standing around here, so I'm gonna just remove them now, because they don't really serve any purpose anymore. Neither does this guy. So that's an additional 3 people we can put to work elsewhere at a different stage in time. All these sides, they are looking quite okay and decent. And I think I can also dismiss these 2, because we are now sufficiently secured that we can just remove these and we can put them to work elsewhere at a different time. We have more than enough hemp going on this side at the moment. And I honestly think that we're looking really good when it comes to the raw resources. More than enough flax, more than enough hemp. We've got plenty of clay tablets. We have plenty of tablets of ancient wisdom. Got 800 odd candles. So we have more than enough to do all of that as well. I think we have enough chicken farmers for now. The biggest problem that we have is barley. So since I have the people and it doesn't really cost me anything to have them as barley farmers, if I'm going to need to change that later, I can always easily remove it. There we go, another 10 by 10. And we'll do just another 10 by 10. There we go, right here. And can we do another one? Sure, we can, but I first need to remove these ones, because otherwise that's going to be messing up the aesthetics, and that's the last thing that we need. Here, just drop down another one. Let's make sure that we have enough barley going, so we have enough chickens throughout the time. Right, now we did remove the majority of the berry farmers in the last time as well. I don't really want to continue making a lot of the berry meals because the bread berry meals, they were very good in the beginning. But now, because we have the chicken meals, as long as we can get that chicken situation sorted, we should be more than fine. So I'm going to be removing all the farms here, and that's going to release quite a few people again on this side as well, which is nice. That's the way we like it. And I'm going to go and set this to be cleared up. And I'm going to do that with not you. Let's go for construction. A digger area. I'll set you from here. And I'm just going to go and clean it up all the way until the end here. And that's going to be until not there, but we'll do it until here. And those guys are coming from DT Fields. Yes, they are. That is good. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think just 2 of them will do the trick. Let's get 2 crates out here. And then we'll set another one for just the area here. I can remove these once again. And we shall just put the 2 boxes right there already. And let's start cleaning this out as well. Quickly have a look until where we did. Yes, we did it until here. So we can click this one and we'll just drag it all the way until here. I always need to have a look how and where we're setting it. There we go. Because if here I'm on DT Fields, but the moment I go to Ducktown, I can no longer see the construction jobs that I set down, which is kind of okay. So these guys are well on the way again to start working, which is good. Yeah, the chicken farmers, we still have a lack of barley, which means the new barley farmers are definitely going to be coming in useful. Now, these guys are producing more than enough candles at the moment. And how we're doing log-wise. 1,400. We got 1,300 log walls. 17,000 dirt. We're doing really well on that side. So now this one we still need to fill in as well with a level of dirt. Just need to have a look that we have all of it nice and secured. Yep, so that is the moat that is now all the way around. And that is exactly what is the unsafe area, so to say. So all we need to do now is get ourselves a layer of dirt put out here. So we'll pick up these ones. And let's get ourselves a nice builder area. Construction, builder, and we'll be building with just the dirt blocks. Going to start up here. And I'm just going to go and head all the way over to the other side. And put a nice layer of dirt down. Alright, 5 of those doing the job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. This we do still need to carve out, but we can just quickly do that by hand because it's only just a few blocks. There we go. So that side is done. Those guys are already starting to fill up all of this, which is amazing to see as well. Then I think it is time that we're going to fix our birthing, our sleeping areas, because all the tree farms here are doing really well. It looks nice to get a little bit of a forest on this side. And yeah, you guys are sleeping here at the moment, but we need to get all of this out as well. And before we can do that, we need to get the rest of our sleeping situation sorted. So I would like to clear out this entire area. Question is, do I have enough beds on the other side? I don't think so. So what we might do, and that's going to go until here. This is the middle. So if I'm going to go, yeah, it's a little bit of a gamble, but let's see. It might pay off, it might not. Plus we also have this part going. Okay. How are we going to do this? Let's have a look. If we're going to put you in here, let's get the stone bricks in there. Just close this off. And then let's get down to the level where we want them to be. Okay, so now what we need to do, and it's going to be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to go ahead and remove you as well as you. And yeah, of course, that is where we have all of these, but we can do this. Let's take you out. And then that is the level where we need to be. Okay, let's head over and dig out to the other side. How far do we want to dig out? I think until just here. Now let's get ourselves a construction digger area from here. And now I cannot get out of this place again. There we go. Walk around. Be exactly at the right level. Perfect. So, and then I set you until here. I put a construction job here. And then I remove you and I put a crate. All right, so that's going to be one person's job. It's going to take quite a bit of time to get that done. But then I could set a construction area, builder area, and we'll do that with the nice stone bricks because that's what we want to turn everything into eventually until here. And then the last one we can just fill in by hand. So all of this is going to be walled off. But from here onwards then, we can start digging all of this out. Do we have enough water to do this project? We have no pot of water. No pot of water, no fish. Okay, so I need more of all of this anyways. Although, do I really need more fish? I'll be looking cooked fish. 2,400 of them. All right, so I'm just going to take you guys out for now. Sorry. Punch the guy. And do we have more water gatherers? 2. Only 2. That's a problem. But let's just get them going for now. 2 additional water gatherers because we have the pots, right? We have enough empty pots. We just don't have any of the others. All right, so that is quite a dangerous one. It did remove our stall. Can we fix that? It removed the grocery store. So let's get just a singular brick in here. Well, let's put 2 for now. Then we put you back away, and then we get ourselves the grocery stores, and we just put in a new one so you guys don't have to walk all the way until the end. I didn't put anybody to do the job here. So I want them to build a wall, but I'm not putting anybody down to build the wall. All right, that problem is also fixed. Okay, so with that done, because then we can have the water gatherers right down there, and all of this we can start taking out. Not by hand, I'm not stupid. But then we can get this just floored in. Okay, so I'm going to go and set a digger area from. Let's start on this one, actually. Now, I know that we want it up eventually. But for now, let me just grab grass. Not the marsh grass, just the regular grass. And let's get up to the level where we want to be. All right, this should cover it. So then we're going to take here construction digger area from you. Oh, I actually made that jump. I didn't expect to be able to make that. And then we're going to be digging out. Yeah, this is just too much. I figured that much. What we can do until here. So that's going to give me a singular layer down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people here. That is fine. Let's get all of this out of our pockets again. Let's get ourselves a couple of crates. There, you start digging out all of this, and it's only going to go 1 layer down. Yes. All right, so that's perfect. So that's going to open up all of that. Then we can put ourselves in the proper flooring. We can start preparing the bedding on this side, so we actually have the sleeping spaces. And once we have the sleep space, we can start removing all of this and turn all of it into a full-fledged castle. All right, so our nighttime guards are doing a massive job again, but now we also have 188 barley. We've got 11 chicken. Look at that. 37 chicken meals. So we're starting to survive without the berry meals, which is good. Now, we do need more chicken, for which we need more barley. And basically, because it gives us additional sacred points, that is the ideal way to go. Now, did we have some of the extra sacred storage? Yes, we do. We've got 5 more of them. So let's have a quick dive down here into our safe room, and let's get the other ones up here as well. How are we looking? Can we see our points here? No, we cannot. All right, so we'll just put 1 down here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got space for 2 more, but we have more than enough sacred points. And you... Alright, current threat level is 532. Wow. Will spawn monsters with a total HP of 203,000. And triggering the sacred failsafe will cause 148,000 damage. Now, we did just add the 5, so we were at max capacity of our storage points. But let's have a look what comes in now once we get up to the 9,500 points. Alright, so yeah, he did not survive that projectile trap. But all in all, I mean, this is pretty much as far as that they're coming. I see bodies dropping left, right, and center. There we got the Juggernaut. And even the Juggernaut is not making it through, but it does mean that these guys get a little bit further in because they are focusing on the Juggernaut. There you go. But still, this is as far as it gets. That was going to make it a little bit further. No, neither. This one, maybe, neither. Yeah, look at it. This block is pretty much the death trigger. I would say our defenses are quite efficient at the moment. Up. There we go. Just making it in. All right, now, having a look, talking about our defenses. Ooh, we've got ourselves a glider. Ooh. All right, so since you guys did get into a pinch with that, let's get up here. Let's see that we build ourselves our glider platform. Can we build you up here? Is that going to be high enough? Absolutely not. But I don't know how high is the glider launcher. Yeah, so I'm going to need to do a little bit more manual building to get up there. Which I think then is again fair enough. I would like to have it up here anyways, to have it right smack in the middle. So let's grab ourselves the mud bricks because that's where everything else is built out of. And not you, because we need to keep it nice and symmetrical. All right, so this block is the one where we want to build it up on. All right, so is this going to be far enough? I'm not sure. I think it makes more sense from this side, from there to come back here. But let's have a look. I mean, we do have DT3 town on that side as well. We can see the tree from here. That's where we have our other town. So let's have a look how far do we actually get. Yeah, let's just put you there. Ooh. I don't think I'm very good at gliding. How do I get off of this thing? All right, yeah, so definitely not high enough. And also, I suck at flying it. It does look absolutely amazing, though. Yeah, it looks cool up there. But we need to fix something. All right, yeah, so at least we can say we've got ourselves the glider. Is it functional? Yeah, probably it is. It's just I have no clue as to how to actually use it. All right, so you guys are still... Okay, we still have enough beds. Yeah, we've got 338, so even digging out all of this is not too bad for all of us. Good. So let's take these ones out now. How are we looking here? I do want to get this wall fixed up again properly. Let's get you in there just like that, and we'll just fill this in. All right, so how are we looking here? Here, let's get ourselves our own lantern on. And let's get us to the level where we need to be here. Perfect. So now we're at the level where we have the floor and the water. So from this point on, we could actually start to utilize quite a bit of it, but we need to be careful how and where we dig, because otherwise we're going to be flooding all of it. So I'm going to go and remove these two, so I can stand here, and then I can start the digging process from here. I'm going to go for construction, digger area. We're going to start digging out you. Yes, which is fine. Then we flop through here. And we can dig that out all the way until... Sure, here. Not going to work? Not sure, but we'll find out. Let's get 3 people working on this, because it is quite a bit. And let's get you some crates as well. There we go. Looking for the words, but we'll find them eventually. There, crate next to you. All right, then we can hop on back in here. I need to fix you as well with the proper stone bricks there. There we go. So slowly but surely we're fixing all of that with the nice stone bricks. And we might as well just fill this in so it looks better. There you go. Okay, so the next level then is going to be to get this one dug out. Oh, those guys came from the other side. Fair enough. Works for me too. I do want... Then from here, construction digger area from you. And I want to have that all with the nice bricks. So let's... That's going to dig out too wide though. Yeah, from here. I mean, in true me fashion, of course, I once again pressed the wrong button, but we have one on this side, and we'll add another one there. We still have an extra crate. There we go. We have the people to do the job, so might as well get them to do it. So this is now nicely opening up quite a bit of space here. And with that, we can start to line out what do we want for the actual water collection, because we're going to need quite a bit more than what we currently have. So these guys are coming down here, which is right smack next to the main entrance. But all it is our water. So it doesn't really matter that that is out in the open. Now, once this is done and we've got that entrance sorted, we can actually demolish this part as well, because we're going to need all of that to be nicely lined up, because this is... Oh, remove the bed. Don't remove the beds we already have. Well, not a shortage, but we shouldn't be removing the beds. Can I... Yeah, please, just there. Okay, that's real cozy for them. Here we go. There. See, now you can be happy. I can close that again. So this is where the main wall is, and this is all. This is going to be walled off. We will just start as of here, so everybody's going to be pretty much on the same. There you go. So now you guys to come out, you can walk all the way around again. Perfect. So you guys are doing relatively well with digging all of this out. Proud of you, but you need to finish that before we can continue on to the next one. Now this one is the dangerous one. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice and fast. All right. Then, how far do we want it to go is the next question. We can have at the moment 1, 2, 3. Well, not one, because this needs to be wall. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I think that's fair enough. So then we're going to start another... Yeah, let's start ourselves another digger area, construction digger area from here. And we can then dig it out until here. And the rest of them I will do just by hand, because I would rather be safe than sorry and flooding this entire thing, because to get the water out of here is going to be a pain in the rear end. All right, so, well, not crate, but you and you. Good. All right, and then we can also start to set up the floor area. So you're going to be wall. That's going to be the entrance. That's going to be the floor area. So not entirely. There we go. So you will be wall. Okay, so they need to be able to walk through here to get to their job spots here. And we need the crates right here. Now we could utilize this as a wall again. And then we would put the crates right in here. Does that make sense? If I get you out, maybe. Okay, so we'll have water here so they can stand here. And then we not have the crates here. Crates will go back here like we had it before. And you're going to have this on your head. Fair enough. Then I just need to remove all of this again. I will do these ones by hand. And then the others we can just set another digger area. All right, construction digger area from you. Just going to do it. Of its existing area. It shouldn't until here. And then we will take you. Yeah, we put the 2 crates here. And we get the 2 guys to stand here and there. Perfect. Now, filling this in with dirt we can do. I can also just fill it in later on with the stone bricks again, which I think I will do because I like the looks of the stone bricks much better. If the guy's standing, I think he can walk straight through it, but we will see. It is only 2 o'clock in the morning, so we've got a lot of crates, we've got a lot of building going on this side. And all these guys, they will need to now already come through here. Well, they can still use this, but how about we start removing that? Okay, guys, but that's going to be it for this episode. We made quite a bit of progress. We got our feet fully back on the ground, and we are having a good start here in the next quarter of our actual castle. Managed to get ourselves the glider, so you guys can be happy with that. Now, all I need to do is get A, further higher up, and B, learn how to actually fly that thing. Working here on the sides to get our underground areas nice, solid, set, so we can have some proper water gathering area set up again. And then we will eventually dismantle this area and make it look all nice and well constructed. As well as this is all going to be nicely filled in with the blocks that we like most, which is these dark brick blocks. So those guys coming back on duty, but that's it for now. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.